lifestylers, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you're going to be with me as I reset my kitchen for summertime. I'm really excited about the colors and the palette that I've chose for this space, but we're going to start off first by cleaning up a little bit because I was able to make breakfast for my family this morning, and so we had some pancakes and a little bit of bacon and some grape juice, and so we're going to clean up this space and get it fresh and renewed. I've already taken all of the other decor off the countertops to get started with a fresh, clean space, but you're going to get to see me kind of wipe it down and get it back refreshed as we get ready to launch into the summertime kitchen. So I'm really excited about it. I'm glad that you've chosen to be with me today, and if this is your first time being here, welcome. Welcome to Lifestyle with LaToshia, and I'm so grateful that you have chosen to stop by this channel and see what we've got going on. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. It's summertime, it's hot outside. We're expecting a little bit of thunderstorm a little bit later on this afternoon. So we're gonna try to get a couple of things in, maybe hit the pool if it doesn't rain too soon. But you're gonna be with me as I set up this space just in time for summer. I hope that you enjoy it. Of course, if you do, I want you to hit that like button down below. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel. Leave your comments about what you enjoy most, or tell me something special that you're gonna be doing for this summer as we get ready to kick it off and we're getting into the heat of it at the end of this month. Also, please take the time to share this video with someone else because we are growing exponentially and I'm so grateful for you. We're just a little bit short of 3,000 subscribers, so I would love to be able to have 3,000 maybe by the July 4th holiday. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I hope you're having a great summer already so far, and I hope you've got some great plans to be able to take some time, enjoy the summertime. Don't let it be all rush, and enjoy yourselves. But in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let's go. Here we go. Well, as I mentioned before, this is a Saturday morning and I had my grandson come to me and said, Gigi, would you mind making some pancakes this morning? And you know what? I absolutely had a taste for it, so it worked out perfectly. And so we were able to sit down, eat some pancakes and enjoy ourselves and have a little conversation before the day got started. But here I am taking the time to go and basically clean up the kitchen and put away the dishes. And so I'm going to be putting them all in the dishwasher. And then you're going to be with me as I clean up and touch up the space. I had already really removed all of the decor and had cleaned the space. But however, as you know, when you're cooking breakfast, things can get a little messy. So I'm going to do a refresh really quick of all those spaces just to make sure that everything's clean. But I can tell you one thing that I must do. I must clean my sink. I haven't done it in probably about a week and a half just because of running and life and whatever else happens. And so I'm going to take the time to give it a good refresh and clean up any messes that we may have made just to make sure that it stays in good condition. And I'm actually going to also show you some of the products that I'm going to be utilizing for my sink, but also for my countertops. Guys, I have a product that I absolutely have fallen in love with, and it stresses me beyond all measures when I cannot find it. However, I'll share that with you, and it's amazing for quartz countertops or granite countertops if you have those. So this might be something that you definitely want to put in your cart. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take away the grate that sits in the bottom of my sink, simply because it allows me to be able to clean the sink a lot better. I am going to put away some of the food debris that we basically had left. And I don't know about you guys, but this is the pan that I cooked bacon in. And as much as I love bacon, I hate when there's oil left over. So what I typically do, never put it down the drain. And you could just say this is probably a homeowner tip from a real estate agent, but you want to make sure that you never put any type of oil down your drain if at all possible. Of course, we know that at some point it will get down there, but guys, when it gets cold, it can wreak havoc on your kitchen sink. So try to dispose of it by putting it in a bag of some sort. Here I am now going to take the pan that I cooked that bacon in, and I'm actually going to let it sit for just a few moments while I tackle another task that I have going on around the kitchen area. All right, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my skillet, which I actually, you know what, it took me quite a few years to get in the habit of utilizing this. I don't know why. I actually bought this a few years ago when my youngest son was a teenager because he wanted to be able to make pancakes on his own, and he asked me to get this so that he could do so. But I have had this for years and literally just started utilizing it myself last year. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I can cook so many pancakes and be done in just a few minutes. So I have absolutely fallen in love with it. And if anything happens to it, I'm definitely getting another one.
To mold and shape, Lord, fill this place. So fill this place. Fill this place. I am a vessel.
This is the first product that I mentioned. This is Rejuvenate, and this is a product that allows you to be able to clean and condition your countertops and allows them to not scratch as easily and keeps them where they have their luster. And when I tell you, I absolutely love this stuff. When I'm done with it, I'm going to show you what my countertops look like. And they are so silky to the touch. And it just makes it where it's so much more easier to maintain and take care of them. So if you can grab you a bottle of this, if you've got any type of stone countertops, look at this. And this is dry. It looks wet. And I actually use it on my cooktop as well. It's amazing. Now back to my pan. So I've had it soaking for just a few moments. I normally spray them, but I can honestly tell you I was rushing this morning and literally forgot to apply spray to it, which would have allowed it to be a lot easier to clean. However, these little pads, you can get these from anywhere, from Kroger, Walmart, or anywhere. But when I tell you, for these type of pans, this stuff works amazingly, because what it does is it basically is, do you remember those old Brillo pads? It's kind of along the lines of that, but it's not as harsh on the hands, and it allows you to be able to clean your pans beautifully. I love getting my pans back to looking brand new. Do you guys see that? It looks amazing and I love it. I love it, love it. Okay, so moving right along. So as I mentioned before, it's been a minute since I've been able to clean my sink. So I'm going to take a little time to nurture it and to get it back to where it needs to be. Clean out all the compartments of it and all the accessories that came with this sink. And this is a sink that I actually got from Home Depot when we purchased this home a few years ago. And I love it because it comes with so many things that allow you to be able to cater it to whatever your needs are at the time. So I'm going to take just some basic cleaning soap and I'm going to clean the sink out first. And then I'm going to put my next favorite product, which is called Perfect Sink. And I love the way this makes my sink shine. It keeps it from getting water spots on it. And it is truly a gem on any type of stainless steel that you have in your kitchen, because it will allow those water spots not to stain it and make it look horrible over time as it normally would. So as I mentioned, I haven't done this in about a week and a half. And what I forgot is that I was almost out. So guys, I used the little bit that I could. So what you do is you apply it to the sink and you do use a dry cloth to basically rub it into the sink, and it will allow your sink to gain its luster back. And then after you've gotten it pretty much rubbed in and dry, at that point you want to rinse the sink out, and you will be amazed at how well this will make your sink withstand all of that water and food and whatever else goes down your drain. So it is definitely a tool that if you don't have it in your kitchen, you should add it in as quick as you can.
Find peace, find joy. You're here with me. Blue sky.
And we must not forget our handheld faucets, because they get a lot of beating as we utilize them every day. So take care of all of those parts just as well and as much as the sink. Now on to the accessories. So I'm going to get this grate and I'm going to give it a good rub down and scrub it really good, because whether you realize it or not, boy, these little crevices that are all on this grate can gather up the most amount of food, and it can be really, really disgusting and dirty. So it really takes a concerted effort to make sure that you get it all done, even on the backside. So I'm going to take the time to do that. We're going to rinse it off and get it all fresh and clean, and then we're going to keep it moving.
You're gonna be okay. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. You're scared and you're worried. What is the outcome gonna be? Oh, you're paralyzed.
Of course, as I mentioned, you can't forget all the other accessories. So I'm going to make sure that all the parts of this sink get a complete refresh so that we're ready for the next week. And I love the way that this is looking, and now we're all done. Now, let's put this kitchen back together. I'm going to start out with a cookbook stand and this book that I was able to get from Amazon, and this beautiful print. I mentioned them in my last video where I decorated my front porch and I had a haul, so definitely check that out. This is a piece that I got last year or 2 years ago that was clearance from Hobby Lobby, and I love it. It truly is close to my heart, where I want my home to be blessed in every aspect of it. So I always try to utilize this one in my kitchen. It just fits perfectly in this space. Now I'm going to bring in a bowl of artichokes that I actually mentioned in my last haul. And I decided to take the oil and vinegar and remove it and place it on the other side. I think that it was a better fit. And then I'm going to bring in this tray riser that I utilize. And as much as I love my Alexa, I don't like to see it all the time. And then I found these. I found these at the at-home store. And I had been looking for lemons that were just a beautiful size and that look realistic. And those are perfect. And then I'm going to add in a bouquet of flowers. And then I'm going to go back over to the other side and I'm going to add in some bagels, because believe it or not, this is something that my grandson loves for a snack. So let's make it close and convenient. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to this table. You guys have seen this before. I'm going to bring in these two pieces and I put some of those artichokes in there. I'm going to add in a gather sign. And then I'm bringing in this beautiful bouquet of flowers that I absolutely love. I have gotten these from Amazon many, many years ago, but I'll keep them linked down below. So if you're interested in them, we're going to add in some coffee table books on the bottom of this shelf. And then I'm going to bring in a beautiful black vase that I got from Burlington a few years back that I thought was just a perfect touch. And then I'm going to add in this beautiful little floral arrangement of, I think someone said they're called pearl. Am I right? If I'm not, let me know down below. And then, of course, we're going to add in some gold birds. Now, moving right along over to my countertop. Okay, guys, This is something that I found at Ross like a year and a half ago, and I love it. This gold hammered vase is something that I've had for quite a few years, and these bouquets of flowers I got from Amazon, and you'll be able to find them down below or in the QR code on the screen. Of course, you know I have to have my signs, and most importantly, a candle. And to keep it light and bright for summer, I'm changing out my hand soap and lotion containers as well. Now moving right along to my hot chocolate station, because as you know, we're not heavy into coffee. However, I'm going to bring over one of those prints that I got as well. I'm going to add in another bouquet of flowers. And then I had this little lamp that I've probably had, for maybe 15 years or so. And I decided this was the perfect space to add it in, just to add a little accent light. Of course, we're going to bring the Keurig back in because that's a staple in my home for hot chocolate or hot tea, and so it fits perfectly in this space, and it's just so convenient. And to complete this space, I'm going to bring in this shelf that I bought last year that holds all of the accessories that we utilize for our chocolate station. It works perfectly, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And now here's the reveal of my summer kitchen. As I mentioned before, I wanted to keep it light and bright and airy. I wanted it to be floral and festive. And I just absolutely love the way that it is turned out. I love these florals. Look at that. These are absolutely stunning, and they look so realistic. I've had these for quite a few years, and I love the fact that they have been able to stay in an amazing condition. Of course, I'm always going to remind my family that no matter what life brings, joy is always on the inside. And so here are some of the new items that I've added to my kitchen. I love the way that they are complementing each other and making my space beautiful. And my husband gave me the luxury today of taking the grandsons to the pool so that I could just enjoy doing this video and setting up this space. And when he returned home, he walked in and he said, "Hey babe, thanks." And I was taken back, not sure what he meant. And he said, "You made the kitchen look so beautiful." Guys, you have no idea. That makes my heart happy. This is what I absolutely love. And I hope that you're enjoying all that I'm doing on this channel. I hope that you're enjoying these spaces. I really hope that it also gives you some inspiration for your own home, to slow down, to make it intentional, to be deliberate about enjoying what you've been blessed with, because I definitely am. And I just can't wait for you to see more of what we've got in store. I'm going to get ready to wrap it up and let you finish out this video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you be a part of all that we're doing on Lifestyle with LaToshia. Leave your comments down below and share this video with someone else. In the meantime, as I always say, take care and have an amazing life.
I wake up every day as flesh and bones, humbled alone, weak on my own. Lord, you love me bare and natural. You meet me where I am, still high on